Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Casey's Beautiful Lifestyle. I'm Kalondia and I want to welcome you back. It's so good to be back in the studio. I am really excited about sharing today's look with you all. It is just a simple go-to, get ready, get out the door, look put together. Today I am looking forward to sharing the Wonderlust palette with you all. This has such beautiful shades in it. It's a one-stop shop. I really like it. It's something that I grab quite often, and I just feel like when you walk out the door, you feel better if you're put together. So let's go for a put together, mature eye makeup look. Remember, this is Casey's Beautiful Lifestyle. Please subscribe and hit that bell. It would mean so much to me if you would help grow this channel. Share it with your friends, share it on social media. Let's take this world by storm for mature beauties. There's so little out there for us, and this is such an easy thing to do. So let's push in and let's get started. As you know, I am a big fan of primer. Primer is so wonderful for your skin before you put your makeup on. And so I have gone ahead and used the VFX Pro Strobe Primer. It's wonderful for dry skin, which I definitely have. It gives that really pretty shimmer to your face. Not sparkly, just a healthy glow. And we all want healthy glow, right? The next thing that I am going to do, I saw this on TikTok and I'm telling you, it is a game changer. I have put the primer on my face. Now I am using setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray of all time. I just really like it. It's very, very reasonable. I love the way it feels. I'm gonna let that sit on my face until it's dry, and then we're gonna get started with the whole makeup application. I really, really like to do my eyes first because I feel like if you make a mistake, that it's so easy to clean up the eye area, the under eye area. It's just a much smoother process. And why go to double trouble when you are trying to make yourself look good? You only have maybe 5-7 minutes in the morning. You've got eyeshadow that has fallen out on top of your foundation. Now you have to fix the eyeshadow. Now you have to redo the foundation. Nobody has time for that. You know, it's just about the ease that we're looking for. And so, okay, I have got the primer on, the setting spray. Now I'm going to dig into the Wonderlust palette. I love this palette so much. I think it's just a good palette for everyone. I don't care if you are 15 or 50 or 60, maybe plus. Hey, everybody wants to look good, right? So I'm just gonna start with a Morphe 432 brush and get my little magnet mirror because I can't see very well, as you all know. And I am going to start with that upper crease. So I have to do a faux crease above the actual crease, but that's okay. This is all about tips and tricks. I'm going to use the color Noble. Oh my goodness, it's this one right here. It's so pretty. And I'm just tapping that in. And then after I tap it, then I just smooth it out with this brush. This is a really good brush. Of course I do one eye and then I go over and do the exact same technical part on the other. And I go back and I use that same application on the other eye. That way, I'm getting things pretty even at that point. And you can look at yourself in the mirror. I have my mirror here. And so I'm like, okay, maybe I need a little bit more over here or a little bit less over here. But I can do that in the blending process. The next color I am going to use today, why not, is this color called Galaxy. Oh my goodness, this is a pretty color. And I haven't used it much. And I'm going to use that in the outside corner of my eye. It is definitely a green undertone. And I just go into the outside corner and then I pull in to that crease area. And it's very, very striking. It's a really pretty color. Same application on this side. Now, if you have crepey eyelids, just pull up. That's all you have to do. I'm gonna zoom in so you all can see it a little bit better. I picked this up on a whim and I believe it's a Sonia Cusack from Target. A slanted brush, and it really packs on the color on that outside corner. Let's try a different color on my eyelids. Something I haven't worn very much of, and I just really want to try it and see how it looks. And that is this Honey Pot. Isn't that a beautiful color? I really like it, and I think it will accentuate my eyes because it has those gold undertones. Oh, this is really a pretty color. It's not as light as I normally wear, but I can take care of that. I can add some lighter color into it, and I'm going deep into that eye socket to really, really make sure that I'm getting everything blended. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. Honey Pot is a new favorite, maybe. And when you have small eyelids like I do, you don't have a lot of real estate to work with. And so, that's pretty. It's very, very pretty. And now I'm gonna take my blending brush, and this is a Morphe 330, I believe. And I am just blending. Remember, blending is your friend, and when you think you have blended enough, just blend a little bit more. And you have more control the further out you hold the blending brush. It's wonderful. It is really pretty. I do like it. And now I'm just trying to decide, do I add some light to those lids? You know what? Let's come back to that. That's the beauty of doing your eyes first. You can come back while you're putting on your makeup. You have plenty of opportunity to see if you really like what you've done. So far, so good. I'm gonna take this orange concealer and really do some concealing on those dark spots. This is the perfect brush to blend in that orange concealer. This is by Real Techniques. I do love this brush. I do not love it for my foundation brush, but I love it for what it does for this part. So today I am going to use CC cream because I'm out and about. This has an SPF of 25 in it. It's just a really natural color. You can build it to make it full coverage, but I just want a sheer coverage today. I am very, very fond of using a wet beauty blender. This one is already wet. I have dried it out. I squeezed out all the moisture, and then I squeeze it again into a towel so that it is just lightly damp. And to me, it works amazing. It is definitely my favorite way to put on foundation. It is the perfect color. The reason I love the CC cream is because this one is for normal to dry skin, which I definitely have the dry skin. And so I love this because it also smooths out all those dark spots and it color corrects any kind of redness. My nose is usually red, and I just really like this. It's so lightweight, and I love that it has the SPF. So I'm gonna go back into the Wonderlust palette and use the Rebel underneath my eyelashes. It gives such a nice camouflage to that area where you have crepiness underneath your eyelids. It's perfect. And just use a little pencil type brush. Dark deflects, light attracts. To make something look smaller, you wear dark colors. So think about it. Think about our own wardrobe. If you want to look svelte and thin, you wear black. It helps to make you look slimmer because it's giving an optical illusion. It's all about the optical illusion, ladies. And yes, I've told you all this before. There are no rules. I mean, yes, you have to be careful with shimmer, but if you want to wear shimmer, wear shimmer. I love shimmer. It just makes me feel good. Another product that I really haven't featured much on this channel is the brow mascara. I do like it a lot, and it's very simple to use. It goes on quickly, and I actually wear the darkest color because of my hair. I always start in the middle of my brow, and then I go in to the front. I don't want a lot of coverage. This is just something where I can just put it on and get out the door. And you know what? When you don't have a lot of time in the morning, this is your go-to product. Never leave your eyebrows undone. It just really completes the look. It really, really does. And I just love the way it frames your eyes. Brow mascara is super, super friendly to use too. It's very easy and I like it. Okay, so I'm looking at my eyes and I'm thinking, okay, I'm in pretty good shape. We'll just use a little handy dandy makeup wipe. I'm almost out of these. I didn't realize it, so I put 5 packages on my last order because I love these so much. And I'm just cleaning up right there along the edges because it's super easy to do. I want that lift. Always keep your little makeup wipes by your side so that you can definitely use those to clean up any messes you make. Now I'm taking my little tip and trick that I've told you all about several times. I really think hydrating underneath your eyes, and this is a hyaluronic acid based eye cream, and I just use a very little. I mean, it may look like I'm using a lot, but it's not. So I just use a little, and I will let that just soak in for a minute. And while I'm doing that, see how much foundation gets on your lips? So you just take that off with your cloth, your little makeup wipe, and you are good to go. Let's go ahead and get the concealer on. I am using the Light Ivory. And I've seen all sorts of tips and tricks and hacks, and I am definitely going to be doing a video on that. I really like the way I put my concealer on. It works for me. It's whatever floats your boat. Look how good that looks. It just looks amazing. And I only use a flat foundation brush for one reason, and that is to blend in your concealer. I think it does an amazing job. It's the perfect size. It's got the great point where it gets into those inside corners, you know, where we all have that dark shadowing. Then I take my blending brush and I blend out those edges. You can't even tell that that's there. I actually use the light ivory. I like it, and it is a full coverage liquid concealer. I do not have any problems with it getting into my lines and little wrinkles around my eyes. It seems to work just beautifully for me. I just really like it. All right. So we talk about eyeliner all the time and how I just do not use black eyeliner. I just won't. It's just a personal preference for me. It's whatever you like. But to me, it's just more important to make my eyes pop. And black just really darkens the way I look. And so today I am just using the green. I don't know what this is called. This is the 03 non-waterproof eyeliner. I want to use this today because it is green, and I'm just going to go right underneath and I just went underneath that little lash line there. And another tip and trick I'm going to show you. You can take a small blending brush like this and smudge that out. And it looks really, really pretty. It really does. Okay, let's even up the eyes. I even kind of did a little flick on the bottom, took that little flick like that, and gave it a little bit of an underwing. I guess that's what you call it. And once I put my mascara on, I think it'll just look really fun, and it's cute, and it's that pretty green, and it matches the green in the eyeshadow, so why not? Let's go back out. And let's put on some mascara. I have seen so many tips and tricks about mascara, and the only tip and trick I have that I tell everybody is find the mascara that works for you. I love this mascara because it has Capixyl in it, which is a lash growth serum, and I feel like I am really helping my lashes to get full, really helping my lashes to grow, and I just like the way this mascara goes on. Mascara is just, it makes such a difference going from drab to fab. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. My eyes look much better than they did when I started. I'm a little tired. Went to a pharmacy event in Dallas. It was the largest event on a 20-city road trip, and I had so much fun and learned a lot. It was just so nice to be in a crowd of women, and it was, you know, you can't beat what I do for a living. I absolutely love it. So now I'm going in with, I know y'all are sick and tired of seeing this 3-in-1 palette, but I love it, especially when I'm wearing black. And I'm just gonna go up here on my cheeks real high like I've been teaching you all. Pretty color. This palette is just beautiful. It's 3 big pods. One is a contour, one is a highlighter, and one is a blush, but you can mix all 3 of these to get your perfect blush shade. You know, it's so nice having a little bit of contour powder where you can just hit those areas where you feel like you need it. It's bronzing at its best. I mean, it works. It feels so good. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to time lock my face. And I'm gonna check back in with you all after I have worn this for 6 hours, and we're gonna see what I feel about using the time locker first and then coming in at the end and using it, because I have noticed that my makeup seems to really work well throughout the day. So I'm gonna come back in and we're gonna push in and we're gonna see what has happened at the end of the day. Remember, it's in the 80s here, so it's warm and I have a lot of errands to run today. So we're gonna see. I know it's springtime, and I was around a lot of women over the weekend, as I said, and I noticed so many of them had on beautiful red lipstick, and I have missed wearing red lipstick, and so I'm gonna wear it today because I just want to feel extra special. And as I told you, I really like to be put together. The matte long-lasting lipstick is really a great lipstick alternative to the new line. These last on me about 6 hours. I really like them. They're matte. I don't feel like they're drying, and I just really enjoy wearing this formulation. I think it's really good. The one thing I do want to say is if you put on our matte liquid lipsticks, do not eat or drink for 10 minutes after you do it. And then that way they will set and they will last much longer. Isn't that a pretty look? We're gonna let this sit. I'm going to come back in about 6 hours and we're gonna check out the makeup application and see what happens. Stay tuned. It has been a long day, to include grocery shopping, dog walking, and tons of errands. I feel like I am coming apart at the seams because it is 8 p.m. and I said I would check in with you all about the results of how long lasting this makeup has stayed on today. I have my mirror here. First of all, check out my eyeshadow. It is amazing. Our eyeshadows are the bomb diggity. That's all I have to say. If you have not purchased any of these pharmacy products, you need to let me know because I will be happy to hook you up. They are Nordstrom quality at Target prices. And the same holds true with our skincare, our foundations, everything, our body care. So I'm going to zoom in. Ooh, that is so up close and personal. Okay, I've got my mirror here, and it's a magnifying mirror. So I can definitely tell that I still have foundation on. I walked the dog today. It was 80-something degrees. This is 8 p.m. My chin has kind of worn off, but let me tell you what I do all the time. I do this constantly. It's a bad habit and I need to get out of it. So I can see that this has worn off. The under eye concealer is still in pretty good shape. I do not see very many under eye discolorations, even though I struggle with that naturally anyway. My mascara, I remember rubbing my eyes today. Oh, what a bad habit. Do you all rub your eyes? Oh, it's such a bad habit to break. Yeah, my brows, everything is just on. And so I did that video at 10 this morning. So that is 11, 12. That's 10 hours. That's a long time to still have foundation on. So what do I think about that hack? I think it's a pretty darn good hack. And I think that RCC cream is the bomb diggity. If it can stay on that long, then we have something to talk about, because I do not know any other products that will stay on like that. But anyway, I am just so happy you all tuned in. Yes, I am tired. It has been a long day. I need to go take all of this off, and one of these days I'll share that type of video with you as well. But I want to sign off telling everybody how thankful I am that you have chosen me to watch on YouTube. So with that being said, I want to wish you all to stay well and be blessed. And I will see you in the next video. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I will be so happy to answer. Good night.